I think everything's functioning. I assume that everything's functioning. I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards here. Oh, see, and now my audio seems like it's way too low. Every day it's something new with this thing. All right, let's pick it up a little bit here. I'm gonna put myself up a few more decibels. Hopefully I'm a little bit more audible. How's that? How's that? Hello, hello? Let's try a little louder. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it seems like it's getting close to peaking, so we're gonna leave it there. Okay. Bit of a weird day today, very strange day. Didn't feel great. I felt a little bit off balance. I don't know how else to explain it. Now that's strange. It seems as though my settings didn't save. So we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves back in inverted y-axis because that's the only correct way to play video games. Thank goodness. And we'll move forward here. Okay, it looks like we can just kind of push this guy over. Shouldn't have too big of a problem with this. I don't think I have to worry about debuffs or anything. Vanilla is hitting very hard, which we like to see. Although that was only a 3-star performance, so maybe we do want to use debuffs. Let's take a look here at my paradigm order. I want to set Synergist Saboteur as my active paradigm, I think. What is X? Okay, that works. A strange day. Just didn't feel good, but not bad either. I just don't know. I don't know. Work was weird. Work felt strange. Yeah, I felt like I could have gotten more done, which was strange. What in the... What in that... What just happened? Oh. What the hell? Did it just explode on us? And oh my god. Alright, let's take a look at this here. Dag and twisted.
Nothing to it.
And I think we just go right over this, right? Yeah. Is he gonna see me? Yep. I don't know what the front of that thing is, but... Okay, so... My immediate concern is... the fact that that thing exploded. Alright, so let's get rid of the bomb here, quickly. And then after this, we're going to move over to Commando Medic.
Thanks, Vanille.
I feel like I'm missing Ravager. We'll go Commando Ravager so that we can build up some stagger, because this guy has a lot of HP. We're doing it, guys. We got the debuff out. We're buffed up. Come on. almost there. Great.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
I think I have some paradigm combinations that I'm missing that I would like to put together here before I forget. So let's take a look at our customizable paradigms. So I think that what we're missing is synergy. No, it's going to be Ravager, Medic, and then we're also missing Medic. I'm not a Medic. My mistake. We're going to do... Is it Commando Medic? Do I already have Commando Medic? I do, so we're just going to do Ravager Medic. We already have that. Ravager Saboteur. There we go. A few more combinations there. That is a really good combat system, by the way. Just the fact that I'm thinking so much about it at all as I move through this game. It's a linear space, but the process of moving through it is not linear. Now, I don't know how much I would want to come back and replay it, though. Right? It's one of those things where, like, is it infinitely interesting? No, and I don't think most things are, but what is the length of intrigue? Of 13's intrigue, excuse me. Let's take a look at that. Auric Amulet. Critical Shell. Magic Wall 5. As opposed to an Ember Ring with fire resist. So I'm gonna actually take that because Saz is serving as my commando in this current iteration. Alright, this should give us a preemptive strike, I believe. Okay, you do love to see it. Now we are going to switch over to Commando Ravager and just start staggering some dudes. Okay.
Ducks finally run out.
Okay. All right. We didn't want to see that.
Leave it to me.
Is that self-destruct? Oh shit. Okay, hold on a second.
Ducks finally run out.
What is my recourse there? Do I have to switch to commando? And maybe I'm missing like commando synergist? Is that something that I need? Or saboteur? I don't know. I don't know what to do there. Okay, this time we didn't get a preemptive strike, which seems even worse. Oh my god, guys, why are you self-destructing already? Okay. I'm going to Faith Vanille and Faith Saz. Gonna switch over to Ravager Medic. Get some damage going. Alright, and now we're going to keep that stagger up with Commando. Come on, Vanille, come on. Awesome. And now we're going to double Ravager here for dual casting. Just hit really exceptionally hard. Perfect. Okay, that felt like a much better execution than I've seen before today, so hooray. We are on our way. That doesn't seem like it's for anything. Unless it is, then, well, it's too late for that now. The music here is very nice. I do like to hear whatever this is. Kind of bossa nova. Dude, that guitar is going crazy. Alright, what the hell? These things look like they come from the Sanctum. They're dressed in like a Pope outfit, which is kind of adorable.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buff everybody up. Move over to slash and burn. Oh, these things are just called gremlins. That's adorable. And then we'll finish off the last guy with a basic auto battle combo. Nothing to worry about. You love to see it. I'm gonna do just a quick audio check for myself, just in case things are going nuts. Very, very brief audio check. Nothing to worry about. You love to see it. Yeah, we're good.
Leave it to me.
Alright. I almost had a moment there where I didn't realize what was happening. I felt like I had kind of gotten out of my body or something. Let's switch over to slash and burn. Whoa. We're gonna need to fix this up here.
Didn't even have to ask.
I'm not managing my stagger very well here during this encounter, but it doesn't seem like it was necessary anyway. Thankfully, these guys died pretty quick. But that was a low performance encounter. You love to see 5 stars, not 3 stars. Ember ring, I already have one of those, so I'm not going to worry too much about that right now.
Wow! Look at that!
Let's get this over with.
I think I should be giving myself bravery instead. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh my god.
Finally run out.
I'm clearly not in the right headspace today. It's okay, no problem. We're gonna go ahead and pick this up, try again. I kept trying to switch to a paradigm that I knew would give me a medic, but I kept just flubbing the input, which is kind of embarrassing in a sort of a menu surfer game to flub an input. It just seems kind of weird.
We got this, Vanille.
Alright, I'm gonna hit up... Oh my god, it's a lot of damage. I need to be focusing on the gremlins. And let's go back to Commander Ravager now that I'm a little bit healthier. Finish off the gremlin. Vanille is tanking this guy. We're gonna switch to Ravager Medic so that Vanille can heal herself. He's got like a magic down right now. Alright. Alright. I think after this chain, we'll go...
Follow the old man's lead.
I want to like... No, I'm fine. I didn't need to do that. There we go. Okay, so I got the deprotect, which is what I was looking for. I am a little low in HP, which is concerning, but I think I might just potion here. Oh no, we'll just finish him off.
To the victor go the spoils.
Once again, everything just not looking great for me. It appears that I'm gonna want to go this way.
Can't we just talk this over?
Alright, I don't need this thing to self-destruct on me, so we're gonna take him out quick. And then we're gonna switch back to Saboteur so that I can get... Vanille doesn't need any more support. Saz probably needs one more. D-Shell is good. Let's go ahead and go Ravager and Commando, and this should be a steady win. I'm gonna go Ravager Medic. Get some healing back up on Saz, who's looking a little rough. After this next turn,
Didn't even have to ask.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Into double Ravager. He's de-shelled, but not like... He doesn't have the magic debuff, unfortunately. So I kind of want to go back to Commando Ravager here. Cool. I could have done better, but that was a bit of an improvement. I did flub one opportunity to do a good paradigm shift. You know, I was watching. I usually watch Twitch streamers while I work, or at least I have them on in the background while I work, and it's been interesting because I played a lot of Lost Ark for a while. I recently uninstalled the game, which is, you know, it was a bit sad, but not as sad as, say, like uninstalling Final Fantasy XIV. That was very sad to do. But Lost Ark is a really interesting game because it is so unbelievably fun to play, in spite of all of its issues, which are genetic and ever present and never changing. Lost Ark is a beautiful game, and it's unique in how incredibly well it plays. But the more that I think about, like, what is an MMO and what is it that you want out of an MMO? It's a big question, right? Is it the social aspect? Is that essential? I think that it mostly comes down to feeling like the world that you're investing in is going to be around for a while. And that doesn't feel like the truth when it comes to Lost Ark. It feels quite what'd you call it? There's a really good word, transient maybe, I don't know. It feels like it's not going to be around. Like there's really nothing there to save. And that's bad. I'm running out of potions. I just don't have the damage output here to kill these guys. They're so tough. And that's the moment when you realize, like, oh, I gotta stop playing this MMO when it's just not long for this world. It's not going to be around. And that's where Lost Ark is. And so I bring this up because I was watching Twitch earlier while I was working, and I saw Stoops, who is, I would argue, is probably the most prolific content creator in the Lost Ark section on Twitch and on YouTube. And he's sort of announcing, not that he's quitting, but that he feels this, I don't know what you would call it. It's like this undeniable malaise surrounding the game, and it's mostly because the people who remain in that ecosystem are not regular players that are just casually enjoying the game. That's not who they are. The people that are left playing the game are absolute rats, are the RMT scummy, you know, they're busters. They're not playing the game, they're like performing a function. And I really don't think there's anyone left. I look at the player numbers for Lost Ark and it is constantly floating around 20,000, and you have to assume that a substantial portion of those 20,000 are bots. And you don't even really have to assume that. You can just go into the game and look at the world and you'll just see bots. A lot of the times you'll see more bots than you see players. And you think to yourself, well, how many people are actually online? When I see that there's like 19,288 concurrent players, how many people are actually here? Is it 10,000? Is it 8,000? You start to ask that question, and you realize there's almost nobody here, and the people who are here are so bitter and unhappy that it does affect, oh my god, a 2-star performance. It does affect your ability to enjoy what is there. And so you look at this game and it's like, oh, it's dead. This game is dead. This is one of those moments where an ecosystem that you know, a group of people worked so hard to build is just gone. It's not long for this world. And that is absolutely positively depressing. Absolutely. Like I won't I'm not going to celebrate the game's like untimely death, even though people were like, oh, it's scummy, pay to win.
Just talk this over.
I mean, yeah, but it's also an incredible video game, and people put a lot of work into it. And when you play it and it's working for you, it's one of the more fun MMORPG offerings out there. Oh, thank God I killed that thing before it blew up on Vanille. That would have been really miserable. Okay, we're gonna switch over to Tide Turner so that we can get some debuffs on this guy. Yin and Yang. And then we're gonna switch over to Slash and Burn. So yeah, it's like, it's the death of an MMO. It really truly is the death of an MMO. And that sucks to see. Because I think that Lost Ark does have something to offer. Even if it is exactly what everyone has said about it. Even if that's the truth. It is pay to win. It is predatory. It is extremely aggressive in its attempt to get you to separate from your money. Absolutely, I don't... Nobody should contend that. There's nothing to contend. Oh, this explains probably why I'm doing so little damage, right? My stats are just like unbelievably low. Learn Blitz, deal physical damage to targets in range. Oh, good, this is AoE. That's great. You'd love to see that. Let's try out Synergist. Boost target's odds of interrupting actions and avoiding interrupting your own. Okay, nice. That does seem very useful. Oh, I have no more CP to go up. We're going to... Crystarium, Vanille, 1,565 points. Is a lot. I need Ravager to be nice and healthy. Is there anything waiting for me here other than base stats? No, so we're just going to check out Saboteur. More base stats. What about Medic? Is there an ability here that I can look forward to? It's a lot of HP. And I have been struggling with HP with Vanille, so let's just pop these. Okay. Let's head over to Saboteur, because I see some HP here as well. Some magic. I can't reach it, but okay, cool, great. I didn't realize that I hadn't been leveling up my party. So yeah, death of an MMO, right? Lost Ark is just so dead, and that's sad. And a lot of people don't know this, but I've been working with a streamer in the Lost Ark section named John Pal. He's a really good guy. He's a Lost Ark streamer primarily. He's among the top streamers in that section. And there's a part of me that almost wants to tell him, like, dude, I think this is up. you know, I don't think that there's a future for this game and for this community. I think it's just going to get smaller and smaller. You know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it's very sad. Please don't self-destruct before I kill you. Please don't do... Okay, thank God.
See you, Daddy, now.
It's incredibly sad to think about that because you know, John Powell has done so much good. He's really built that community.
Let's give this a shot.
He genuinely loves that game, and I really love helping him and working with him because I think he's a good guy. He totally deserves it, and I get some extra experience
It's alive.
that I can add to my portfolio as an editor, which is important to me. So you know, it gives me an opportunity to do more work. But it's one of those moments where you look at what's happening there, and it's like, dude, I don't see how this checks out. I don't see how the numbers work here.
We can take him.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly hope we can take them, but I'm going to save first because it's been pretty brutal. This particular stretch of the game has been really brutal. And I've been dying instantly to these bombs. How are we still in Chapter 4? I just feel like this is a little bit unreasonable. Alright, Fortisol is always good.
This thing must be for powering other machines, huh?
I don't think it's necessary. If I die here, then maybe I'll spend a Fortisol, but I really don't think I'll need to. Preemptive strike, please.
We got this, Vanille.
Okay. Alright. Nice.
Bullseye.
Okay. So first things first, I gotta get some health back. So we're gonna switch over to Vanille as a medic. We're gonna give her one more turn to heal herself. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna let this turn play out. We're gonna go to Tide Turner so that we can get these debuffs going. Unfortunate.
Go, girl.
Let's go Saz. I think I need to have like an offense, like a Ravager synergist.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, there's some alterations that I can make to my paradigms here, for sure. Oh shoot. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I really need a commando medic, I think, is something that I'm missing. Yeah, I'll have to make some changes here. I gotta get them off of Vanille, too. I mean, like, they're just hitting her so much. And she's not built to take punishment. And because I have to switch to Ravager Medic, it slows down my ability to build Chain Gauge. Okay, very cool, very cool. So we finally got an opportunity here to do some damage. Okay, I'd love to see that. Let's let this turn play out, and then I'm going to go Tide Turner so we can get some debuffs on the next Pulsework Soldier, because it's clear that we are going to need him.
Go, girl.
Okay, Bravery. Let's go Yin and Yang. Yeah, Commando Medic would be really nice here. But now he's got double debuffs, so I should be able to get him staggered very quickly. Okay. Just about there. Nice. And this should be it. Love to see that.
Wisdom does come with age.
Oh man, but that was a little bit messy, and that is reflected in my score. I'm not doing so hot here, so I need to think about changing these paradigms. So first of all... Alright, so we set this as Let me think about what I need, right? So I do have Commando Medic. It's that middle one. So I'm just kind of dumb. I need Synergist, Ravager. Yes, that I do need. Okay, cool. So this does cover a couple of things that I was missing. Because I need to be able to buff her while she takes care of business. So that makes more sense. Great. So yeah, it's weird. I've made a few. I think I've made two videos about Lost Ark. No, 3 videos about Lost Ark in the history of my channel. And I'm not going to talk about the fact that it's dying. I don't think that would be a good idea to, like, there's an essay piece there, right? Like, there's a potential for an essay piece there, the death of an MMO. But what would that do? I mean, I'm just kicking a community while it's down, a community that I'm not a part of, and I don't think that would be that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't make anybody happy. Nobody would want to watch that video, and I wouldn't contribute anything that anybody hasn't already said about that game. But it is dying. It is absolutely dying. I would give Lost Ark maybe 2 or 3 more years of service before it goes away permanently in the West. The way that it did in Japan. Japan ended service last year, which was one of those moments that gave me pause when I was playing it a lot, because I was like, oh my god, if this game is dying internationally, you know, and Smilegate isn't doing what it needs to do to make it appeal to the different tastes of the regions that it's trying to break into, then what cause do I have to think that...
Do not cross this line. Understood?
What the hell are you talking about, Vanille? What cause do I have to think that they're going to do that in the West?
You just go to sleep already.
What did Lost Ark have in its heyday? Like 1.5 million players? Can you imagine having command of so many people's attention and then letting it slip through your fingers to the point that now you only have 20,000 concurrent players at a time on a good day, and maybe half of those are bots? I mean, that is insane.
Still a kid.
How old is she? Everyone's age is a little misleading. Like, she seems like she's 12 years old, but Lightning is only 21. Okay, so then we get the disembodied save menu. I think that means that we've ended a chapter, right? And we are treated to a pre-rendered cutscene. Very expensive. Thank you, Square Enix. I appreciate you doing this for us. Look at that. It's like Star Wars.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
I wonder what her deal is. She is also a l'Cie, but she's working for the Sanctum. You got to admit that there's something particularly unique about Final Fantasy's sci-fi fantasy aesthetic.
Look at you.
Robots that seem to be powered by magic.
Keep your pants on.
That's such a guy thing to do, right? Is you look at a big machine and you're like, oh, what does it cost to ensure that?
Soon enough. Just try and behave.
Very cool. Just a great aesthetic.
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
Okay. I do have a vague memory of visiting Eden, I think, when I played this game last. I wonder how far I got relative to the full scope of the game. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. But I do remember Eden, and I remember that there's we have to fight a fal'Cie at the end of that level, I believe. I wonder if that was as far as I got. I don't know if I ever got any further than fal'Cie at the end of Eden. The Lindbloom. Okay, so I am now playing as Snow, I assume. And I don't know who this woman's name is. Or I don't know what this woman's name is, who this woman is. I misspoke. Oh, this guy's got anime hair. He's definitely going to be an important character.
Hold.
You must be Snow. Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the Fleet.
Sid. Oh,
Hi,
it's Sid.
Thanks for the escort. Apologies. I just had a few questions to ask you.
There's always a Sid.
If it works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
fulfilled her
There's
focus.
that woman is 85 pounds. There's no way she can hold back snow. Come on.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything?
This is an interesting looking
I
Sid.
need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon.
For the sake of
We're
Cocoon.
from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people.
Do you know how annoying it would be to
That's
have
how you
like
lend us a hand?
strands of hair that are resting on the bridge of your nose? Do you know how like it would tickle you constantly?
Public fears what it doesn't know.
The Japanese have
It's grown
no
tired of living in
concept
constant terror
of function,
these threats from the
just
world below.
style, which I appreciate.
So, the Sanctum devised a plan for you, Lassie.
I'll bet.
A public execution. The people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
She's 85 pounds. She can't do
The
that.
Sanctum has intelligence
That's
on the
impossible.
Lassie already. It's only a matter of time.
So is this game's Sid evil? I feel like Sid is always a good
We'll
guy.
need your help then, won't we?
Sarah.
He's very dramatic. He's very dramatic as a man. Okay, so we're going. This is what I'm saying. The flashbacks are structured in such a way that make it very difficult to make any sense of what's happening in this game's story.
I mean it.
Sarah is like 4'5".
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's all right, I guess. Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did.
Well, she's
Now
breaking
I know
up,
There's something better. Being with you.
and he proposes on the 11th day, right? Am I keeping track of this right?
To quit now.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I don't want to. I have to. Listen, it's over. Please, just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that.
Oh, this is so dramatic. I'm eating this up.
Something I did. Just say it.
Oh man, I don't want to admit it. I don't want to admit it, but I'm eating this up. I love this stuff. Romance? Hell yeah. Give it to me. Oh, it's just oozing drama from the screen. I could watch this shit all day. It's like a K-drama. J-drama.
Look,
How did you not see that before? Oh, was she wearing something?
I'm a lassie. No. Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all.
Oh no.
Get it now?
So that's like getting a terminal diagnosis,
You're my
right?
Enemy.
It's like you have truly no hope.
Goodbye.
Holy crap, have I really been streaming for 45 minutes? I didn't realize that. Okay, but he chooses instead to propose to her, which is very sappy. I love it. I'm all about that.
Sarah.
I'm all about that, man. And that's a foul. Is that a falsy? That thing? I don't know, man.
Sarah.
That water looks really bad. But that's okay. I love the watercolor skybox. This has a very Final Fantasy X feeling. You know, you're on the coast, and there's like a mixture of old world, you know, like a wooden pier, but also, you know, what the hell is that, right? Disney concert hall. There's like lights in the stairs. I don't have lights in the stairs, and I live in Los Angeles. You know, we don't have that here. Oh, the detail in this. They did such a good job making this place look livable. I adore this.
What's with the long face? You and Sarah have a fight?
Did we have a fight? Yeah, she's gonna die. And we had a disagreement about that. Okay, is this one pre-rendered or is this one in-engine? This looks pre-rendered to me. The water is nice, but I could be wrong. No, this is in-engine. Is it?
Sarah!
I can't tell.
What is your focus? The sea have a focus, right? I'll go with you. Help you do it. Just let me.
No. If you're with me, the sanctum
I will be with you. No matter what.
I love this. This is great.
Too far.
It's so dramatic.
Go it now.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
This is so good, man. I love this.
I'll protect you.
Oh, man. I really do think that we need a lot less, or rather we need a lot more sappy romance shit in our video games. Absolutely. 100%. Just inject that shit directly into my veins. I'm telling you, man, I have no idea what happened to me.
What they say.
I wasn't like this.
I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the sea complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity. They wouldn't call it eternity if you died. You'll see. You and me will always be together.
Even if death was all that she had waiting, nothing would have changed.
Thank you, Vanille.
Sarah was brave enough to face it.
Thank you. I appreciate the summary. Am I finally in chapter 5? Please, God. This is the second. This is the third. No, the second stream that I'm not in chapter 5. I feel like I'm going to be in chapter 4 for the rest of my life. Wait, is that thing a gun? It's also a gun? My puppy's barking. Puppy's barking.
Can't believe we made it.
Penny, come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Come here. Come play
Gotta
Final
slow down
Fantasy 13
pursuit.
with me,
But
little puppy.
aren't there troops on this side?
There you
We can't
are.
relax just yet.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Watch my 6.
Why don't you let me take point?
Okay, okay.
Can you handle it?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
Okay. Character development, you love to see it. And this
Keep
is
your
a...
eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
Well, yeah, that's what it means to... Oh my god, light. That's what that means. Coolest gunblade. You're right, it is a gunblade, isn't it? It's modular. The Gapper Whitewood. Okay, now we're getting into an environment that I think is very beautiful. This is cool. Thank God we're out of that trash heap, dude. That part of the game is so long. It is so long and just not fun. So, Instrument of Vengeance. Resolved to be more than a victim of circumstance. Great, let's take a look at our paradigms here. I'm going to have to fix these up, I think. Ravager Commando. He's got like a strategist or something, right? Is that what it is? Let me take a look at the Crystarium. I've got quite a bit. Synergist. I keep getting that wrong. Let me take a look at... what am I missing here? Ability, strength. There's some magic there. There's some magic here. Let's take a look at Ravager. Oh yeah, I do want water, I think. What is Fierce Siphon? Slightly charge ATB gauge upon attacking stagger target. Okay, cool. I like that. We'll go up. Learned Fierce Siphon. And now we're going to head over to Synergist. Learned Barfrost. Raises targets ice resistance. I feel like that might be useful. What is this big thing? Roll level. Okay. So I think we do want to work our way over to that. And then this is a fire resistance. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Interesting. Can I get to the next node? I can. Very nice. You love to see it. Let's take a look at Lightning's Crystarium, and then let's see what we can level up here. So, oh wow, yeah, we're gonna need her to maybe up on or get her medic leveled up. I'm gonna just go all in on medic because that is very low. Accessory, gain an extra slot for equipping accessories. That's oh so close. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward here. Oh, no, actually, crap. I do need paradigms. So, let's see. So we have Synergist, Ravager. I need Medic, Commando. And then I think I need Medic. Let's go with this for now, and let's go ahead and push forward. I wonder if I have time enough. I like to usually try to keep the streams at about 2 hours, so we got an hour 10 before I'll probably call it quits. I wonder if Chapter 5 will wrap up within 70 minutes, and if it does, then Chapter 4 was a problem. Okay, what's going on here, guys?
No holding back.
All right, so I need Synergist Commando, I think. 2, 3. Let's protect Lightning. I didn't even have to do anything. Cool. Okay. Let's keep moving here. So that's obviously saying don't go that way, go this way. You know, sometimes I wish I had a dash.
We can use the lights as a guide to keep us moving in the right direction.
I mean, you can also use the mini-map, but thank you. Lightning, I appreciate it. Preemptive strike, you love to see it. Hit him with that boomerang. We're gonna go for
How about this, Light?
Super Soldier. Let's get Light some support. Lightning. Stop saying light. That's very lame.
Maybe we should try something else.
Ravager Commando. And let's just start dishing out some damage here. War Cry on this guy. I think we're good. I think we just stay here. Just build stagger and then just go ahead and bring him down. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Look at that launcher.
Ready for the next fight.
5 stars. You love to see it. You love to see it. Very cool.
I'm right behind you.
Oh man, the music is just gorgeous. It's like
Go chasing after enemies.
crap. He saw me.
Surefire way to get ambushed.
When you get out of a fight, you know, the music is really good in a fight, obviously, but like the environmental music that you're treated with whenever you're finished with a fight is very refreshing. It's like washing your face with cold water or something. Like you just wake up. All right, we're gonna do War and Peace because I need to heal up, and then we're gonna do Slash and Burn. Start building up some stagger on the next Thextrin. Although he's not long for this world, we're going to do great here. I'm going to come out of this experience with Final Fantasy XIV. It's going to be a, you know, like maybe like a, I don't know, several weeks, months, maybe a month and a half or something of me just streaming 13, 13.2 and 13.3 back to back to back. And I feel like I'm going to come out of this being a huge fan of this particular section of the franchise because
Have you ever been here before?
I'm kind of in love with
On
13.
duty, I mean.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
Go Hope.
To keep you safe.
I'm glad that he's not like a
I want it back.
sniveling coward all the time.
I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Yeah, no sentimentalities. No warmth. Only fight. I love Lightning. Ember's Arcade streams
Trust me to cover your tail. And stay
just
focused on
talks about how much he loves lightning. Challenge. Impossible, I don't know. Let's get a quick save here. Nope.
Keep calm. We don't need to rush.
Just block out everything else.
Yeah, now you're talking. 1, 2, 3. All right. So everyone's got protection. Lightning is double blitzing because she just rocks. I love lightning. Thunder, blizzard, thunder. It's not even going to matter if we stagger at this point. She's just going to one-shot him here. Beautiful. Oh,
For the next fight.
the launcher, man, is so cool. Yeah, this combat system is really, really growing on me. There is something to be said about how weak of a first impression 13 presents
Find hope. Keep it up.
to its newest player. Right? It's like you pick the game up and you have like 2 to 4 hours where the game just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But now that I'm able to understand a bit more the point of the paradigm system and how to manipulate the paradigm system in a way that makes sense, now it's a lot more intriguing than it used to be. And I get it now. I get it. I totally get it. I had a friend in like in college that randomly got really into 13. Oh my god, he just straight up ninja'd me like in Halo 3. But I had a friend that got really into 13 when we were in college, and I remember him grinding out that last, like that more open-ended area, just grinding the hell out of that section of the game. And I thought to myself, having exposed myself only slightly to the game, considering how I felt about the combat, being like, why would you play this game that much? Like, there's no way it can possibly be that interesting.
Try something else.
I realize now how wrong I was back then.
Be ready for
I
the
realize
next
now what I
fight.
was missing, because this is absolutely a very interesting combat system. It's active in a way that I didn't expect it to be.
The military uses this place for bioweapons research.
I'm trying to think of like what my favorite combat systems are in Final Fantasy, and I think, I mean, a bit of a cop-out. I think my favorite combat system is 7 Remakes. You son of a bitch. Sorry, Claire. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but if you can let me know what I said. I've already forgotten what I said 15 seconds ago. I had a weird day today, Claire. Bit of a I don't know, just like a strange. Oh, I double protected lightning. Okay, but there's still a reason, I guess, to double support. You know, I think I'm a little nervous because I have a job interview tomorrow, and I think that it's weighing on me a little bit, because this job interview it's a crossroads for me in my life, where obviously, you know, I'm interviewing for a job that I want. I wouldn't interview for a job that I don't want, so sure, that makes sense, right? But if I get this job, it will require an out-of-state relocation, which will be one of the most intense
Just
like
another battle.
upendings of my life that I'll ever experience, I think. Until maybe I have a child, that'll be the next time that kind of thing happens. But like,
Study your enemy's
I'd have to move to Phoenix from Los Angeles, and I'd have to go without my wife. She'd have to come with me, or she'd have to come afterwards. By the way, I hunted for your Twitter, saw videos of you playing guitar. Yeah, I am a trained classical guitarist. My degree is actually in music. Alright, let's get some support on Hope, because he's taking some hits and he's not quite as durable as Lightning. We'll get Protect on Lightning, and then I'm going to hit Hope back with the magic buff. Oh no, it's just Shell. Never mind. I thought I had a magic buff. I might need to switch over to the medic. Medic commando here. Auto heal hope. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hi, I do. Thank you, I appreciate that very much. Hopefully I get this job because it is a job that I do really want. I wish I could talk about it. I really can't. It's an organization that you would recognize, I think, but I can't discuss what it is. But it is continuing to do what I do for a living now, which is working in social media marketing. So that was, you know, if this opportunity works out the way that I hope it does, yeah, I would be moving within a month from Los Angeles to Phoenix. And so, you know, obviously that might interrupt my ability to make videos, that might interrupt my ability to do a lot of things, because I'd have a... you know what? I don't even know if we need to do this. We're going to go double Ravager here because these guys are all, like, staggered to hell. Well, I guess they're not.
Maybe we should try something else.
Let's go back to Commando so that we can get some AoE from Lightning. Let's see. Hearing Xanarkand on the guitar makes me want to learn how to play one. That piece is actually pretty easy to play too. I think you can pick it up. I don't think you have to have any particular level of skill to play to Xanarkand. Is it a dark organization that I'm applying for? I think it depends on who you ask. I think it's yeah, it's just one of those things where like I can't discuss it openly, unfortunately. And I don't mean to be cagey, but I hate when people like on the internet are cagey about shit like this. It's like you'll watch a streamer and they'll miss the stream for a day and then they'll be like, yeah, I had some stuff going on with family, and then they won't elaborate. I know what it's like to have that like insane curiosity. Holy shit! By the way, that hurt. But unfortunately, this is one of those cases where I cannot discuss the organization. But I do hope that I get the job. It would be a step forward in my career. Stream of you playing Spira Unplugged? Oh, I mean, look, I wouldn't mind streaming myself playing guitar. I mean, it would give me an excuse to put more time into the instrument. Like, and I love to play guitar. And I'm not bad at it either. It's just that my channel is obviously dedicated to games and video essays about games, and that seems to be where my talent is best placed. I'm struggling to find the words here, but seeing that video that I just published do as well as it did was a big wake-up call. It's like, oh no, you're on the right track. Like you can do this. Hello FBI, we have a person here working for a questionable organization. It's like, it's not Al Qaeda, right? It's just an organization. It's not a company actually. It's a different kind of organization. But we'll see if I even get the job. If I do well in this interview, I have to, like, they'll fly me out, and there's another third in-person interview that I have to do. So that's going to be a lot to deal with. So we'll see what happens. But one of the things that I think is really liberating about the way that I treat my channel, and again, like, I recognize how small my channel is, and it hasn't really seen a modicum of success that like professional YouTubers get. Homie is working for Avalanche. Yeah, you got me. I don't have any particular ambition to do this full time. I really like the activity of making video essays. I quite love it, actually. And the channel has made some money, but there's like no bone in my body that desires to do it full time. Actually, that sounds quite miserable, to be like totally dependent on your YouTube channel. Like that sounds awful. There are very few people in the world that can do that and afford to do that. But it's like, what if something goes wrong, man? Like, or what if your videos just don't hit anymore? People just lose interest. You lose your whole livelihood, and then you have to start over. And then you have a huge gap in your resume because you were working for yourself. And that just, to me, that seems, I don't want that, you know? Yeah, they're gonna fly me out in a suitcase. Absolutely. It's not the CIA or anything. It's a company that they just need some marketing. And even if it wasn't, you know, like a contentious organization, I think I would probably still have to not talk about it just because I don't want to dox myself. Oh my god, these dudes jump. These guys, they jump over you. You gotta keep them out. But we'll see. I'll let everybody know if it goes well. You know, you start clickbait. I mean, I already clickbait people pretty hard, I think. And you know what's funny is that like I'm not sorry about clickbait. I actually kind of love clickbait. There's something really, I don't know. There's some humor in like the rampant exaggeration of a thing in order to catch somebody's attention, right? There is absolutely some humor there. And can that guy see me? And I kind of love doing it, right? Like, the problem with yoshi-p is such an incendiary title. Of course it was going to get views. You know, of course it was. But I'm all about that stuff. I really, really love it. I will always defend the content itself because I think that I put a lot of work into trying to present my opinions in a way that, you know, even if somebody concludes a different opinion than I do, or than I have, I try to show my work, basically, right? I try to really clearly walk people through why I would arrive at a conclusion that I've arrived at. And if it turns out that the audience disagrees with my conclusion, that's fine. But they can't question the process of arriving at that conclusion, and that's the ticket. And that's you know, I'll never apologize for clickbaiting because I always know that the substance is usually of a higher degree than the clickbait would suggest, for instance. So, you know, I think that there's an art form. It's like, for example, Bellular is a guy that I love to watch. I love Bellular's content. I'm always cheering for him. And he's definitely, you know, he clickbaits and people make fun of him on Reddit for clickbaiting, but it's like, guys, the only reason it works is because of the human nature of the audience. It's like, you are the reason why. You click on the video. And this platform is an attention economy. Like, it only functions if you get attention. And so it's nothing that I'm saying here is particularly profound or unknown. Everybody understands that this is how it works. I think that people are just bitter that it works. It's like, oh, I hate that I got clickbaited. It's like, don't be mad that you have a negativity bias because you're a human being. Of course you have a negativity bias. The negativity bias that's latent in your mind kept your ancestors alive. You know, like that's nothing to be ashamed of. Clickbaiting is the only acceptable form of deception. You know, and you know, something that I noticed too in my research is that there is a science to the clickbait. You have to pay it off immediately, right? So like if, and I made this mistake with the problem with yoshi-p with that video essay, was that I didn't reiterate the point or get to the point very well. When I went back and, like, I watched Zeppela, for example, I watched her watch the video, and I was like, oh man, I actually like missed a whole, like, an opportunity to write a whole paragraph to further like cement my point, and I missed it. I totally didn't I didn't present my case as well as I definitely could have, and I didn't immediately connect the topic of the video to the title, and that's a huge issue. So for example, my next video is probably going to be called 100 Hours of Throne and Liberty Made Me Quit Final Fantasy XIV. That's probably going to be the name of it. Yeah, we're going to go Hawkeye here. And so I need to, like the first words that come out of my mouth when somebody clicks on the video have to be those words, or else it will feel deceptive. If the title is incendiary but connected immediately to the topic at hand within like the first 5 seconds, then people are a lot less, what would you call it, a lot less bitter, a lot less likely to reject outright the content. So that's important to know as well. There's a lot of like methods here that people, I think, well, people don't need to know. If you're an audience member, you have absolutely no reason to have to understand how these things work. God damn it, I lost that stagger, that chain. But YouTube is the way it is because of the people who watch YouTube, not because of the people that make content. The content is a response to demand, not, you know, not the other way around. So there's always I don't know, incredulity that I feel whenever I see people complaining about clickbait and things like that. It's like, this is what you want. You've demonstrated with your behavior that this is what you want. And maybe you specifically don't want it, but the audience at large does. And they've made that very clear. Dude, I actually got interrupted there.
Good call.
So I'm gonna see if I can finish up the video essay that I'm writing about Throne and Liberty tonight, so that I can record it tonight after stream. So I am gonna cut this off like at 7 sharp, so that I can, you know, like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Holy crap, that was close. So that I can like make dinner and start writing. I was talking a little bit earlier about the death of Lost Ark, and I wonder if there isn't an opportunity to write an essay there. But and you know, in case anybody's just coming in, I was mentioning how I didn't want to make something so cynical, especially after making something as pointed and somewhat aggressive as my recent video essay. I just feel like it's a little much.
It's one of the bulkhead fallacy. Stay on guard.
My doggos do not cook my food for me. Jeez, dude. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get some shields up here so that everybody is a bit more durable. I definitely need to heal after this turn. Your doggos always serve you? Well, you got better dogs than I do. My dogs are cute, but they are not helpful. Okay, we should be good here. I think we're just gonna burn this guy. I'm gonna, just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and heal lightning.
Come on, Lightning.
And we're gonna go back to slash and burn and keep on building that stagger bar. I don't want to lose momentum here. I don't want to let life get in the way too much of my ability to write more essays and like a really good video essay about Throne and Liberty. And there's a part of me that's really excited about the idea that, you know, like a bunch of established figures in the 14 world watched my video, namely Zepla, who I love. You know, don't tell Zepla. I'm a big fan. I think she's really cool, very charming. So it was a huge honor. It's like, oh, it's nice that, you know, and I've been hanging out in her stream, and she says hello, and it's like, this is really nice. The idea of being a fixture here, or being a voice that people are eager to listen to, or even to criticize, that's obviously an ambition that I have, and that anybody that does what I do has. And I would like to continue to establish myself as somebody that in this little narrow vertical of like, interested MMO players, that people want to go to and they want to hear from.
Or surrender.
They always bring small animals so we never get hungry. Eclair, where do you live? Are you like in Appalachia?
You think he's still alive?
Are you subsisting off of possums?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die.
I love how much she
And that's
hates
his best
Snow.
quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much.
Ah, she's so
He lived
based.
around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
She's so based.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym.
Oh, do we finally get an
Their
explanation?
little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority.
That's
Must
so
be nice.
lame. I hate that.
It's irresponsible.
Yeah, it is irresponsible. Thank you, Hope. I'm starting to like Hope a lot more than I did in the first 4 hours of the game. He's growing up fast. He's growing up fast.
Well then.
We're gonna save and keep moving forward here. Hopefully we can get somewhere resembling the end of this chapter, because chapter 4, again, I will harp on that. Chapter 4 was insane. There's no reason for it to be that long. Your fate and your friends is yours.
A lot of feral creatures here too. They're a little different from the military. This is an army facility for turning
wildlife into weapons. Interesting.
Civilians aren't allowed in here, are they?
Very astute.
Sure and tell them if we see any.
Lightning, you're doing the right thing of nurturing Hope's revenge. Yes. Make him a man. Make him strong. These open-air pens designed to restrain experimental bioweapons are equipped with electromagnetic containment fences linked to a site-wide biorhythmic monitoring system. Fences deactivate automatically when biorhythms for known high-risk species are no longer detected in their product. Okay, so basically, kill the enemies to move forward. Okay, can I get a preemptive strike here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm a butt sniffer. We come in from behind. Oh, that's my puppy. We're not even gonna switch to, oh, look at that launcher. That is sick. Oh, we're gonna keep the launcher going. Keep the launcher going. Keep it going. Light, get up there. Light. Aw, yeah, baby, let's go. Dude, we're playing Devil May Cry. More like Devil May Bye Bye Bye. I wonder if my wife is home. My puppy is going a little nuts. Ah, they saw me. They saw me. They saw me. No, no. Okay, so this time we are going to have to, you know, shield up and play it responsibly. 1, 2, fire off that fire, and let's switch over to Super Soldier. Hey, sweetie, why are you crying, huh? My puppy is here. She's crying. It's very sweet and very cute. I think she thinks that every sound that she hears outside might be my wife. She's excited for her to be home, because she's sick of me not paying attention to her. Okay, cool. We got a stagger here. Go ahead and launch him. Oh, love to see that. Oh, good. Virulent breath. Ooh, yes. Precisely what I wanted. Thank you. Virulent breath. Envenomate is... That can't be a word. 13 is probably the one Final Fantasy I wouldn't mind a remake of, purely because the combat is fun and the world is interesting. There's a lot of potential to iron out its flaws. See, I was thinking about that earlier because I've been playing Final Fantasy 13. I've been getting recommended a lot of content about 13, and there's a huge like push from, I don't know what you would call it, like the Final Fantasy 13 community to remake the game and to fix the flaws that it's famous for. But I don't know if a remake would be responsible or even necessary. Some of the flaws that plague this game would require, I think, like a ground-up remake. When we're talking about pacing, we're talking about the nature of like the corridors that this game is defined by, right? It's just kind of a straight line. As I'm playing it myself now, I do think that the reputation that this game has received is a little bit unfair. It is absolutely what people describe. It is like a series of corridors that you go down. But the part of the game where there's intrigue, where there's variety, is in the paradigm system. It's brilliant, actually. Like, it's very engaging to play with. It's a lot of fun to develop the character cast and watch them grow and see what they can do differently. So I don't even know that I mind the linear nature of the game structure, as much as I would like things like, improved optimization for like the PC version, for example. The PC version is beyond broken. I had to download the FF13 fix patch. I had to do all of this patching on the back end, which I did on my before my second stream, because of how bad the game performed during my first stream. And I had no idea it was going to be that bad, but it was really choppy. You can go back and watch that first stream. it's like untenable. It's really, really gross.
That's it, Hope.
Okay.
How about this, Light?
I like that they're like, you can tell that they like each other a bit more, you know, Hope and Lightning. But I think that a remaster would be better, right? Like, obviously you want things like when you get a close-up of Lightning's hands, for example, you can count the polygons in her fingers. Obviously the visual fidelity is presented in the face, in the texture of the clothes, in the hair, but not necessarily the appendages, and that can be kind of fixed up. I think that, I don't know, maybe when you talk about like what would you change, and it's like, well, the pacing of chapter 4 is really bad. It's like, well, you would have to just outright cut out pieces of that level in order for it to flow better. And I don't know that that would be something that you can do without doing a ground up remake. And a ground up remake is, you know, a humongous, you know, $300 million 6-7 year development investment. And while I know that 13 is a lot more popular in Japan, I don't know that it's popular enough to justify that kind of a thing. So a remaster cleaning up some of the rough edges of this game would be really welcome, I think. But beyond those optimization issues, I don't know that you need to change too much more about this game. Like, this game is really good once you fix up those like frame rate issues and those texture issues. The FF13 patch that I got allowed me to use like high definition textures in the cinematics, which weren't included in the PC version. Things like that. It's like, that shouldn't be there. And the fact that the only version of the game that I can play on PC is like this sucks. So I don't even think they have to do much. But I'm looking at the game right now, the game in front of me, and it's fun to play and it's beautiful to look at. And when a game is still fun to play and still really beautiful to look at, it's like, how much do you need to go back and revisit and like publish a new title? You know, I don't know. It's a question for somebody else to answer, obviously, but I would just be happy with like a remake, put it up for $19.99, or a remaster. I'm sorry, put it up for $19.99, and you know, you don't need to do much to it. Just make it look a little prettier, make it run better. I think that that's totally good. The flaws in like the pacing of a level, things like that, like those flaws, I really think you can just kind of let them be. This game is so much better than I thought. This game really is exceptional, and I haven't even really like hit any of the major points in the plot. I know I'm sure it'll get better as it goes on, but like, I find myself looking forward to these streams so much because I'm excited to play this game, because it plays better than I remember, and I think I bet that it plays better than a lot of people remember.
Wild animals can be even more violent and unpredictable when you're trying to kill by. Be careful.
All right, we're gonna do this one a bit more by the books because I got a 3-star rating on that last one because I just spammed spells. But I'm actually gonna like cast Protect and get some buffs out on Hope and Lightning, so maybe I'll get a better rating on this one. Let's go back to Slash and Burn. I might need to hit up the medic after this fire is cast. Oh, we're good. That's gotta be a 5-star fight, right? And by the way, so off stream, whenever I've had time to play other games, I've been playing a lot less MMO stuff, which is really weird for me. I'm very occupied with World of Warcraft, and then on the side I'm playing a lot of Throne of Liberty. But I've been playing a game that I think will make for an interesting video essay. I'm not going to play it on stream because I just want to like work through it on my own. And it is Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. So, oh my god, back in my senior year of high school, I think, is when Kingdoms of Amalur originally released, and I'll never forget because I was oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. I was in a really messy situationship when I was a senior, and Kingdoms of Amalur is related to what was a very irresponsible romantic situation that I had, funny enough. But I played it back then and I really liked it, but I never got around to finishing it. and I didn't get very far. But I remember thinking back then, like, this is kind of like an MMO that you play single player, but it's an action game too, so that's great. And then you find that there's this whole story about like a famous baseball player that founded the development studio, and that's a bad rating, by the way, but the studio went bankrupt trying to build an MMO that you know was meant to compete with World of Warcraft, and all of this drama related to Kingdoms of Amalur. And then that game came and went, and there isn't a franchise. We got a good re-release a couple of years ago. Oh shit. But as I'm playing through Re-Reckoning, that game is brilliant. And it's heartbreaking because I think in the parallel universe, we would have gotten an amazing MMO out of that studio. Based purely on what you see in that game.
I've got your back.
And so I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the story of that studio as well as the game itself. Oh my god, yeah, Claire. You also play Amalur. You never got around to finishing it. It is so good. It is so unbelievably good. Oh, shit. I even took fall damage there. Alright, I do need to switch. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, slash and burn. We got that. Oh, we got that launcher. You'd love to see it. It's DMC5. Speaking of which, I also need to play that game again. Dude, the fact that she can launch like this is just amazing. Yeah, this game is freaking sick, man. It is sick, and I understand that maybe there's some novelty that is fueling my enjoyment of this right now, but I really am in love with Final Fantasy XIII. And I didn't expect to be so deeply in love with 13. But just playing like a real JRPG after playing so much Final Fantasy XIV,
Security alarm.
it feels great.
Let him come.
Let him come. Oh my god, he's a big boy now. What happened to him, man? His character development is kind of happening very fast. You know, he went from cowering and not even being able to confront Snow to let them come.
Who can handle a climb like this?
We played DMC5 recently, still a sick title. Yeah, I have it on PC. I got like 5 hours deep and then I didn't finish it. I think I have like 5.1 hours in that game, as a matter of fact. So I do need to get back to it, but I'm not that into these character action games like Bayonetta. I am really into fighting games though, so I always thought that I would enjoy Devil May Cry because I really like fighting games and labbing out combos. And I remember back in the day, like 2021? No, I'm sorry, 2018. Jeez, I think Dragon Ball FighterZ came out in 2018. January 5th, 2018. And I put something like 1,500 hours into Fighters, and I specifically contributed a great deal of tech for Krillin. I pioneered some really high-level key blast loops in that game. They never ended up becoming like bread and butter tech for the community, but they were really stylish combos that people loved, and so I would be on the front page of the Dragon Ball FighterZ Reddit back in the day all the time, trying to put together tech. I did like a lot of Majin Buu tech back then.
I can tell you're hung up on something.
So yeah, like I'm that guy.
Is it the Lissy thing?
I remember on my flight back from Hawaii when I proposed to my wife out there in Hawaii, I'm so scared to fly that in order to cope with the flight, I played Dragon Ball FighterZ for the full duration of that 6-hour flight.
What happened with him?
On my Switch.
You wouldn't understand.
And I recorded a bunch of videos that I posted on Reddit when I got home to show like new combos that I cooked up. So You know, you give me a game that allows you to cook up combos, I'll break it open for sure. But I don't know. I just never finished DMC. It's like the first character action game I ever played.
Because of him.
Oh no. Hey Hope, is your mom, is she single? That's such a weird thing to say. I'm sorry.
It's his fault.
Something about being live. You want to fill the air, and so you start saying things that you otherwise wouldn't.
And he needs to pay for it. I'm not ready yet, but I will be.
Oh, he's gonna.
Soon.
She's turning him into a murderer.
That's why I followed you.
Don't come to school tomorrow, Lightning.
Snow dragged us all into this. You and me, your sister Sarah.
It's his fault.
He's gotta pay.
It is kinda his fault, isn't it? I agree, Hope. You should kill him. You should gut him like a fish. Okay, now I'm in command. Good. I love playing as Lightning.
Time to move.
Okay, cool. Safe point.
Then you can take on anything.
This is so funny. He's like pep talking himself in the back. I get it, man. I get it. I was 14 once. I had to pep myself up to talk to girls. Okay, so I didn't check my my paradigms here. Oh no, it's the same. They're the same paradigms. Okay. Can we get a Commando Ravager? Keep it simple here. So I haven't been able to confirm this, but I think that based on just observing the gameplay, if I switch paradigms in the middle of the ATB gauge being spent, then I eat those abilities, right? Like, they go away. Like, if I were to change right now. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not too worried about changing paradigms here. He's going to go into a stagger state. I'm going to launch him. Come on, baby, launch. Let's go. Let's go. I'm really excited for 13.2, if only because I want to just... I'm sorry, 13.3, if only to just play as Lightning. I just love Lightning.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, cool. You love a preemptive strike. Double blitz for double stagger. You do love to see that. Let's get some launch. We're going to go out and take our launch break. Clock out for our launch break. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. It's anime. It's One Piece. I don't know. Launch him. Launch him, Lightning. Oh, he's going to fall down because I didn't have any attacks queued up. Pick him up, baby. Pick him up. Pick me up, love. Pick me up, love, every day. Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab this item. Hopefully there's it's like an accessory or something. Oh, wow. It was an accessory. I wonder if it's something that... Star Pendant. Resist poison. I'm not sure what to give him. Resist, deprotect. Okay. Maybe... I don't know. I really don't know what to give him. But I do know that the enemies in this area are casting poison spells. Hope is the more delicate of the two characters that I'm controlling right now, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the resist poison pendant, and we'll move on. I hope we're getting close to the end of this chapter. I feel like we've been here for not that long, but we're schmoving. Anything but chapter 4, man. Chapter 4 sucked. That was not good. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just so long. And there really was no reason for it to be that long. Okay, so we got another cutscene here. Lightning, you have dropped 300 feet. You can jump over this thing. Okay, well that also works.
Could I use one of those?
Bit too heavy for you.
Wow, man, she's so cool.
Okay.
She's so cool. Do I open up a new role for Hope? Because of the knife? Okay, day 12. So this is after the fireworks show. This would be the day that the Fal'Cie...
So now you're gonna marry this idiot? And you think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh god, she's awesome. She's so based.
But don't forget, if you really are a Lassie, it's my job to deal with you.
Oh man. Guys, Lightning is 10 out of 10 cool.
Worst birthday ever.
Worst birthday ever is awesome.
Wait, Sarah! Why won't you believe her?
Lightning is based.
Kidding me? She gets made a Lassie and you pop the question?
Lightning, stop it!
No, you stop it! Get out of my house.
Dude,
Shutting her out. She's your sister.
she's so based. No. Stand your ground, Lightning. Hope is wrong. I mean, Snow, whatever. They're both dumb.
I'll do it. I'll protect her.
I love that. I love that dynamic that they have. Just that angry, bitter resentment. It's dude, I eat this drama up, man. I don't know if any of you out there were here when they were doing the romance scenes earlier, but I love that shit. Oh my god, my puppy's losing her mind. I think my wife might be home. Could it be? Could Mrs. Ember's Arcade be here? You know, guys, I watch I watch a lot of streamers because I work from home and I keep I just have it up on my second monitor. And there's a part of me that thinks that it would be fun to share that part of my life, like have my wife come on screen and say hello. But I think I have to keep myself kind of hidden.
Authorities declared a state of emergency.
Oh,
The entire district will be
is that my wife?
in response to this crisis. This is a Sanctum bulletin.
I hope it's my wife because I think somebody just walked into my house.
Confirmed the presence of a pulse Fal'Cie inside the city of Bodom. Acting with
Sarah, I should have listened to you.
All right, on we go. Let's see how close we can get to finishing up this chapter in the next 20-ish minutes. Don't see me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. God. God damn it. That's okay. We are going to double blitz here because it looks and feels very good. And then we're going to switch over to Super Soldier. Let's get some buffs out there. Hope, please, and thank you. We'll do one more round of that. And then after this, it'll be medic time because I need some heals. Do I also do that drama with my wife? My wife and I have never had a fight. I don't know if you believe me. We've been together for a long time, a very long time. We've never had a fight. We are not dramatic people, but we like drama on TV. But no, I never feel like I have a reason to get angry about anything that my wife does. She's just a very likable person, and so it's very easy not to fight with her. And if we ever disagree about something, it's a conversation. It's not it's not dramatic. That's why I find it so appealing, all the drama of this game. Because it's just so foreign to the way that I understand human relationships. But no, definitely not. My wife and I are zero drama people. You guys would like her. It's just she's too normal to be on the internet, you know? I kind of want to protect her from this place. This wicked place. full of lies.
Singing and fighting thanks to you.
I've tried to invite her to like do content with me. But she just doesn't seem very open to the idea. What is this thing? What the hell is this thing? Okay.
Good call.
I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. Oh yeah, that is my wife. Well, I mean, I just hoped it was you because somebody was in my apartment, and I didn't hear you, so I was like, well, as long as it's not a murderer, I guess I'll be okay. That's true. Well, sometimes I'm worried that if we have like a home intruder, my dogs will stop barking because they'll be too friendly.
Not that one.
I don't know. She's very sweet. Do you wanna say hi to the people that are here?
Hello, people. Thank you for watching and listening in today.
Thank you. It's not a lot. It's a small crowd, but I've been talking about you a lot because I talk about you all the time and telling them that you're incredibly likable.
Thank you.
And that is true. You are incredibly likable.
I am.
I was telling them that because these Final Fantasy games are very dramatic, and that I love the drama. I especially love the romance stuff. I don't know what happened, and somebody asked, "Do you also do that drama with your wife?"
Oh my god.
No.
Oh. You're a little dramatic sometimes, but
Hey.
I don't listen to playing video games.
Are you gonna really throw me under the bus here? So we have person saying this person's name is it Claire, says hello. Hyan says hello to you specifically. So but like we don't fight or anything, you know. We don't have like shouting matches. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like every conversation that the characters in this game have is like life or death. So it's fun, you know. I like the drama, and I even like the romance because of all the K-dramas that we've watched. You know, I've become like I'm a romance enjoyer, you might say. Exposed. Eclair says I've been exposed. Finally, I'm getting canceled. My whole family's here. The dogs can't say hello because I haven't taught them how to do that yet. But you'll hear them in a second. Here, probably. I think we're just gonna do a Fortisol, and we're gonna hit up this guy. But yeah, my dogs, both my dogs and my wife are here. It's my entire family.
Time to switch it up.
All right, let's get some shields out here. Let's get one more round of shields from Hope, please. And then we're gonna go back to slash and burn so that we can get some stagger built up quickly. Oh, my dogs are gonna attack my wife. There's a whole wrestling match happening behind me. See, these are the moments that I wish that I had a camera on, but I also am quite comfortable being hidden. I like the idea of being a disembodied voice that you just have to like. I don't know. I don't know how you guys think I look. Whatever you think I look like, it's probably right. If you've ever seen a vaguely European guy, that's what I look like. There you go.
No problem.
Mystery solved. Okay. We should be almost out of this, right? I certainly hope so. Is this a thing? Can I do something here? A family is never complete. No, you're right. And hopefully someday we'll have little me's running around. Hopefully little... Yeah, hopefully little hers. Yeah, she keeps doing that. Oh my god, a family is never complete without a cat. Unfortunately, we can't have a cat because most of my extended family on my wife's side is allergic, so that would not work.
Here. Thanks.
But I do think cats are cute. And I'm a fan. Oh my god, did lightning just jump over the enemy and miss every attack? That's insane. Why would you do that? Oh no, they haven't had dinner. Yeah, so yeah, yes. They do need dinner. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. She's great, guys. I wish my wife would make some content with me someday. You know what I want to do, Aaron? Yeah, you know what I want to do with you one day? Is I want to sit down and like I want to have you name all of the like try to name the specializations of all the classes in World of Warcraft based only on the icon.
You tried this once before?
I mean, yeah, but
it was really bad.
I know, but you gotta buy in. You just gotta let it happen.
Terrible.
Well, because you're gonna get it wrong. The point is to see how wrong you are, right?
Keep it up.
Because it's fun. It's so much fun. It's fun for me. It's not supposed to be fun for you. I love you.
Come on, Light.
Time to switch it up.
Here.
Oh yeah. You know, definitely not on camera. No. Didn't you say you were gonna cook food? Yes. I am gonna make some food, or at least just have some dinner. In about 15 minutes, I think. I just want to see if I can finish chapter 5 here. I want to try to have a cadence with my streams of like 2 hours when I do it. I don't think that I can justify doing it every day. I think it's a lot, and that takes away from writing and editing, which is truly the bread and butter of what I do on my channel, as you know. But I think like a 2-hour block most days. In the early evening, at least here Pacific time, so it's 5 to 7 for me. I think that's reasonable. How do I get over there? Oh, there's 3 of them. I'm scared of these guys actually because they look so menacing that I feel like they haven't done what like the worst thing that they can do to me. I'm afraid of whatever that might be. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more blitzes and then we're gonna go switch off and back to Commander Ravager. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna push really hard to finish that essay about Throne of Liberty because I find that game to be very interesting. I don't want to use my streaming time to like stream MMOs. I just feel like there's something stagnant about that. In that, the idea for me is to use these streams as a way to archive the story of my experience with the games that I'm playing, right? And if I play an MMO, I mean, there's a story there, sure. Like, maybe if you play hardcore, there's like a beginning and a middle and an end to that narrative. If you play WoW Classic, for example. But if I'm just running, like, Mythic Plus keys, I don't know that I want that to be what I use my live streams for, especially if I'm using these as an archive for the future. As much as I would like to play WoW and get into M+ and like stream that process with you, I don't think that that doesn't speak to me. So we're gonna just keep hitting some of these single player things, and I want to use these streams as an opportunity to go back and do things that maybe I wouldn't have, or like play things that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. For example, I missed mouthwashing last year, and I know that that's a short game, so there's a part of me that wants to, you know, once I'm done with 13 and everything, maybe do like one long session on the weekend when I have a little extra time, that I can dedicate to just burning through that game all at once. Get up there, lightning. Gaming time of only 2 hours. I'm married to video games, so 2 hours is not enough for me. Yeah, I mean, I really can't stress enough how much I love writing and editing videos. I mean, I edit, like, I've been doing video editing professionally for years. And so to be able to do it on my own and then to see something really successful, like, you know, I've got some videos that have hit 40, 50, 100,000 views. That feels amazing because I'm just one man with some pretty basic tools in an office, you know, and just in my office. And to be able to reach that many people on my own without like spending money on a marketing budget and like buying ad space, like I'm just doing this organically. That feels amazing to me. And I want to continue pursuing that as much as possible. What games am I looking forward to this year? I can tell you the first game that I'm looking forward to right off the bat is Monster Hunter Wilds, which I currently, or I own, and I will be streaming, I think, when the time comes. I'll try to do like a full playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds.
Keep up with me, Hope. Come on, Light.
Mouthwashing is an independent game. It's a story-based game. It's about 3 hours long. It's supposed to be really dark and upsetting, like a bit of a horror game, I think, which I'm open to, especially because I kind of want to play Resident Evil 2 on stream as well. You know, I have a lot of games that I hope to play this year and to do full playthroughs on my channel, so that, you know, if I have viewers that like what I do and want to see unedited long-form content, that they could just go through all these playlists that eventually stack up, just tons and tons and tons of games that I've played through, and then I can turn those playthrough experiences into, you know, high production quality essays and things like that. You guys know the strategy. At this point, I've talked about it all the time. Please don't kill Hope. Oh shit, he killed Hope. That's not good. Let's Phoenix. I only have 9 of these. That's nice. So Monster Hunter Wilds is the big one. I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows, not because I'm looking forward to it as a game experience, but because I'm looking forward to seeing like what that ends up being. I think that Ubisoft games have been pretty abysmal for quite some time, and so I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. I don't think it will. Ghost of Yotei. The only platinum trophy that I've ever earned is Ghost of Tsushima. I loved that game so much. I think that game is a masterpiece. I should even do an essay about that game. Why not? But yeah, Ghost of Yotei is a big one. I'm not excited for, but I'm curious about Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't like the Grand Theft Auto games, but you know, obviously that's like a moment in time, right? GTA 6 is going to be a historic occasion. I wish we had a Yasuke game by FromSoft. You know, FromSoft has given us Sekiro, and I'm pretty happy with that. If we're going to have a game that's like Japanese coded, then at the very least Sekiro's there. I loved Sekiro. I'm actually not sure how to feel about Night Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain. When I saw that reveal, I was a little cynical. I was like, oh, I don't know that I want that from FromSoft. I would have liked them to take a year off, maybe, and like done something different than like a multiplayer style game like that. It doesn't seem... It's not what I look for from that studio, you know. I love their games. I've played most of them. Not all of them, but certainly most of them. And so there's a part of me that's like, oh, Night Rain doesn't seem like what I'm looking for. But we'll see. Well, you know, I'll probably end up being completely wrong about it because it's FromSoft and they know how to make a quality product. God damn it. I lost him again. I can't be burning Phoenix Downs like this, Hope. I'm playing really badly here. I need to switch to this. I need to heal Hope. We need to heal each other. Let's go ahead and get some shields out here because we're just taking too much damage from these guys. Okay, Hope, please heal or shield yourself. Thank you. Have you ever played that GTA RP? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Hope, you suck, Hope. Have I ever played that GTA RP game? No, I haven't. I bought GTA 5 for PC back in, when did it come out for PC? Like 2015. And I didn't care for it. It's not that I don't think the game is good. It's just that there's like, it's such a deeply cynical look at reality that I just don't know. I'm not into that insistence that everyone is evil and everything is bad and everything is dumb, and it's like, ugh. I've had so much of that throughout my life, that perspective. It's a lingering perspective coming out of the 90s, like the cynicism of the 1990s, sort of like the grudgy look at the world, and I just don't think that the world is that way. I don't think that everything sucks. I don't think people are bad. I think we live in a wonderful time. And I look at the, I look at American culture, and of course I have things that I think are unsatisfying, and obviously we consume too much, and we're, it's a GTA 5 lampoons our society. I get why it would do that, but I've also just been hearing from every angle, at every point of my life, from everyone with power, how terrible we are as a people, and I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I wish I had someone who can also heal me. Yeah, Hope is still a weakling. You're right about that, but at least he's a bit more interesting as a character. As he develops, I'm beginning to understand. All right, we're gonna take over healing here for a sec, because we have 4 to spend. I'm gonna make sure to heal Hope. Hey, sweetie. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that GTA 6 is going to be a fantastic game, but that cynicism is so exhausting, and I really don't know that I want to have anything to do with it. So I guess the big games that I'm looking forward to, Monster Hunter Wilds, big time. I'm gonna get lost in Monster Hunter Wilds. Ghost of Yotei, for sure. I mean,
what happened here?
Ghost of Tsushima was such an amazing title. I loved Tsushima so much. What's a little sad is that this is going to be a quiet year for MMOs.
Don't touch anything.
So, last year we got The War Within, we got Dawn Trail, we got like a ton of huge updates for Lost Ark. Throne of Liberty launched. Like, there's really not a lot happening in the MMO world this year. So it's a quiet year for us. I don't think we're getting Midnight this year. I doubt it.
Think of it like a strategy. Focus on your ultimate goal and shut out everything else. Still your mind. Move on instinct.
Oh, I really like this. Lightning's voice actress is just killing it, man.
Let doubt take over, and despair will cripple you.
Somebody mentioned her name earlier in chat, like a few days ago, but I forget. But she is doing a fantastic job.
Good.
It's stoic, but not emotionless, and that, I think that's hard to do. I don't know how to do that, She's killing it.
I'll call it Operation Nora.
Nora?
My mother's name.
What a coincidence.
Your revenge?
Yes.
Oh, she really is.
Don't tell me. I know getting revenge on him won't bring her back.
Oh, she's really making him into a
that.
murderer. This is awesome. I'm warming up to Hope.
But sorry won't cut it.
The only other character that I feel is a bit thin and hasn't had any development is Vanille at this point, and Snow. So Vanille and Snow right now are my least favorite links.
The Sanctum did.
Whose side are you on?
Oh yeah. See,
Side of truth.
this is what I was saying to my wife earlier, that every conversation is life and death.
Fine. I'll fight the Sanctum with you. I'll learn to survive.
Can you imagine how exhausting it would be if this was what interpersonal interactions were like? Every conversation.
How can you judge someone else when you know that you're the same? Even I have dark secrets.
What are your dark secrets, Vanille?
I'd rather forget.
I don't know. Vanille is like a Labrador. I don't know anything about that girl. There's like nothing going on there. Ah, crap. So we fight.
Nothing I can't handle.
Alright, let's get 2 blitzes going here. And then we'll switch over to Super Soldier so that we can get some shields out there. Oh, that sucks. I had a opportunity to just single target him and I didn't do it. Let's go back to Slash and Burn. I'm gonna need some healing after these next 2 blitzes, so we're gonna move over to War and Peace. Hope, please heal Lightning. I am so upset. I'm so upset.
And so it ends.
Also, I heard this theme live at the New World FF concert in Sydney had chills. Oh, sorry, I missed a message from Eclair here. I did enjoy watching some GTA RP streams, especially from Lily Pichu. If you ever heard, oh my god, I haven't heard of Lily Pichu in years. Whoa, I didn't even, dude, I didn't know she was still around. Lily Pichu, I used to watch her do like League of Legends stuff when I was like in high school. Maybe? And she always had this voice, like this really intense anime voice. She sounds like a woodland creature. I don't know if she still does that, but that was, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right person.
Time to switch it up. Come on, Light.
No, Hope, revenge is fine. And now you're getting it.
Keep up with me, Hope.
Cool. Alright, we got Protect out on Hope. Let's switch over to Medic so that he can heal himself. Okay, we got a big stagger into a launch, and he's out of here. I'm really hoping that whenever Distant Worlds comes back to town, I can go see it again, because it was a good show. It was a really good show. And hearing they played the, what was it, the boss theme from Stormblood, and my friends who haven't played 14 were like, dude, that song is sick, actually. That makes you feel like you can go to war. Like, yeah, right? It's great. Fantastic. Distant Worlds is a really good show. I will go back and see it again. They played Saber's Edge, and I think I mentioned this in a previous stream. Saber's Edge was a very good performance, except the pianist wasn't able to do the run effectively in Saber's Edge, and so it kind of ruined that section of the piece, which was unfortunate. But good show. Final Fantasy music is a genre in itself, you know. All right, guys, it is just past 7 o'clock. I get the feeling that I'm gonna want to save and then continue this later, so we're gonna just backtrack a bit. God, this music is so good. That's the Lightning voice actress's natural voice. Just, I'm so cool, but I also feel. It's great. Alright, guys, that is stream number 4 of who knows how much for Final Fantasy XIII of our full playthrough live here on my channel. Thank you guys, Eclair, Hyam, for being here, our regular chatters and our regular viewers. Anybody else out there, thank you for being here too. I will be live throughout the week as we chip away at this game. Maybe if I'm diligent and I manage my time well enough, we can get very close to the end of the game before the end of the week. Maybe next week. We'll have to see. As I mentioned before, I have a big job interview to prepare for tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I'll report all the goss when I go live again. So I'm gonna go have some dinner, work on a new video essay piece. I'm just about done writing it, so maybe we can get that recorded tonight. I need to give my voice a break before I get back on the microphone. So you'll be seeing a lot of me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Till next time, everybody. Take care.